thing, and I've been doing it for a long time. And so I'm also qualified to talk about this
You're
from that
qualified
particular
because you've been doing it a
perspective.
long time.
I've also looked at technical analysis, and I've done exhaustive study
Really?
from a
Did you ever
statistical
look at
point of
this?
view on its efficacy and how well it works. But so let me get
I know
onto
you
the
don't know how
to
to
the
code
list.
this, but
Now, the first reason why I believe that technical analysis doesn't work is that, well, quite frankly,
I'm
it's
listening.
completely subjective.
Is it?
It seems that every person that practices TA has their own special technique, their own special sauce,
Yeah, it's called
their
a
own
trend
way
line.
of interpreting the pattern, their belief on the way things should
I think the
work.
trend's up.
And this is one of the
Check it
reasons
out.
why it's not unusual to have two individuals that are both practicing TA, supposedly
Oh, well,
practicing the
wait a
same
second.
technique or
Just
strategy.
a second. It's not unusual to have two individuals using different techniques. Well, that obviously means it doesn't work. It can't work. There can't be triangles, there can't be patterns, there can't be trends. It cannot work. You can try it, and you can try it, and you can try it, but it just doesn't work. It just, I don't know why. I mean, draw the trend line, right? And, what is support? Support is previous resistance, right? So tops become bottoms, and bottoms become tops. Now, does that look subjective to you? Does this look subjective to you? Or is it just me? Okay. Are you just retarded? Like, really? Come on, dude. I don't know what you're getting at. And then your other video, you said, "Oh, I'm using moving average, I'm using linear regression." That's all technical analysis statistically? Come on. Do you need statistics for this trade? This is a gimme trade. Come on. Look at it. See what I'm saying? Okay. We'll give you a fair shake. We'll give you the typical. We'll give you the right around the block here. So, let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't know how to emphasize this anymore. This top bottom theory, it makes a lot of money, dude. I mean, I know you can't program your computer. You have to take the effort and like twist your arm and break out this trend line and be like, "Oh man, I can't believe it." Or how about this? Print it on your printer, get a crayon. It's in an uptrend, you're buying the pullbacks, right? I don't know, is it just me? You can't see this pivot here at $1.37 where these double tops become the bottom, that's the 200 pip run. I mean, really? You can't see that? You cannot see that tonight, right now, you should be buying. This is, of course, it's already tomorrow on the other side of the planet. It's already the 28th of April in Wellington. So, I mean, come on, really? You can't see this stuff? You can't see this top bottom? You can't see the entry? Come on. Seriously? You can't see that? You can't see the triangle on the euro dollar? Who is this guy? I mean, he's trying to sell his Apple robot or something. It's creepy. He's creeping me out, man. I thought we'd moved on from Ron L. Hubbard. This is the Ron L. Hubbard of trading. It just doesn't work.
And much of this information I got from various sources, and I'll see if I can put the
From a volcano,
sources
maybe?
In the about box. But you should also know that a lot of this information comes from my own study. Now, I've been involved in quantitative analysis of financial markets for quite some time.
Oh, well then.
If you probably
By all
heard the
means,
term
you're a
quant.
genius.
I mean, I started out in the financial markets as a quant, as like one of those guys that creates these high frequency traders and arbitrages and that sort of thing.
Who knew?
And I've been doing it for a long time, and so I'm also qualified to talk about this.
So continue.
Pattern can often come up with completely different analysis on the same
really?
data. I mean, this shouldn't be. I mean, and on top of that, there's this vast array of tools and techniques.
Yes.
I mean, it's just mind-numbing.
I know.
There's always these times when some of these tools, they seem to work, and sometimes when they don't. And, of course, depending on the person that you ask.
It's funny. It's almost like when I'm working on my car and I grab a pliers when I should have grabbed a metric wrench and I strip the nut out. It's crazy. Continue.
They may have developed their own intuitive sense about when these things work and when they don't, but they can't really quantify it. They can't put it in the hands of someone else and say, okay, use this here and use this there, or say that there's statistical evidence that it will work here and not here. It's all subjective. So, and that leads me to this whole idea that, number two, that there is no statistical evidence. I mean, every successful TA guru out there will tell you that their track record is the real proof that their TA, that their special sauce, that their kung fu is better. The problem is that it's completely anecdotal. They can't show you others that use the same methods in the same manner with all the same criteria achieve the same results. Now, besides my own personal tests on technical patterns, and I've done numerous ones, there is a notable study that was done by the Massey University in New Zealand, where academics have completed a study, and it shows that TA is inconclusive at best. In their own words, they say it's no better than random data variations. All right, number three, and this is, again, something that I kind of precluded with, and that was technical analysis is not quantitative. In other words, there is no formal proof or statistical certainty of any sort being used by technical analysts, at least in the same way that it's used by quantitative analysts. And the type of analysis that hedge funds do, or like the statistical arbitrage, high-frequency trading, or even just pure arbitrage, all of those things involve quantitative analysis. I mean, TAs use nothing more than really what are best described as discretionary methods that are far from having the same kind of quantitative scrutiny used by hedge funds and institutional investors and all of these guys, these investment houses, etc. So you have to look at it this way. TAs are on a completely different playing field and are playing with a completely different level of sophistication.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
There was an interesting quote from one of these pieces of work that I was referencing that said that one might look at the relationship between technical analysis and quantitative analysis as being similar to the difference between astrology and astronomy, where astrology came up to try to answer all those questions that really couldn't be answered, so they basically made up shit. Excuse my French. Now, number four, and here's the kicker.
Oh, yeah.
The fact is that short-term day trading is completely dead to the average guy. It simply doesn't exist. As a day trader,
oh God, please, really? Where'd you get this crap?
These hedge funds, institutional traders, and investment funds, they've hired the best, the brightest people on the planet.
Oh, I guess I'm pretty bright.
Short-term price fluctuations. They're using extremely sophisticated quantitative analysis. Things like the arbitrage.
You are so full of shit.
High-frequency trading, artificial intelligence, even complex algorithms that treat data like a fluid dynamics equation.
Oh.
TA is a pissmire compared to them.
Oh.
For those
you are so intelligent. Why are you on the YouTube selling your $37
pissmire is
Apple
a type
bot?
Of ant.
It doesn't even bot out.
So, in other words, TA, they're like ants to the quants.
Oh.
TA has really zero chance of competing. Their TA is really just a pseudoscience at best. It's a complete wild-ass guess at worst.
Dude, I get that you have no artistic ability in your life. I mean, really? Trading's an art, not a science. It's not like you're going to build a robot and throw stochastics in there and tell me you're going to buy below 20 and sell above 80 without regard to the trend. But you run a moving average on your system, and you believe in reversals. I've seen you I've seen you show it well, we call it a positive reversal and negative reversal in RSI, a la Andrew Cardwell, but you're calling it, yeah, when you get the bullish and bearish divergence. You're saying you believe in divergence. I think you're the one that said that there's divergence in the S&P 500, but of course, ignore that. Ignore that. Continue.
Yeah, so you have to ask yourself, is this what you want to gamble your thousands of hard-earned dollars on?
Yes.
Knowing that TA really has zero chance of working and has proven that it does not work. TA is just a bunch of crap. Sorry. It is. That's all I got. If you like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm sure that there's going to be plenty of out there that don't like this, so I'm...
You have no idea. Dude, I don't know what you're trying to angle here. You're trying to build... you're trying to do a campaign like you're trading stock. I don't know what you're aiming at, man. Are you really... You're going to tell me... Okay, if you think this is so difficult, I guess if I turned off the bar chart here, maybe the bars are confusing you. I can't figure out what that is there. Let me delete the bars off this, and we'll just go with the closes. What part of this story don't you get? I mean, is this really brain surgery? I mean, I just don't get it. I had the Apple chart up earlier. I could convince you on the half-hour Apple chart, but I don't get it, man. Like, you can't see these tops become bottoms here? Is this really a mystery? Oh my God, man. Sir, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it's just mind-blowing. It's staggering how retarded are people. But he's a quant, and he can speak with authority. But seriously, man, if you don't think tops become bottoms and bottoms become tops, you don't understand human nature. You don't understand even why that happens in the market. I don't think he gets it. Like, why did this top become a bottom? Because the guy that sold that top had a reverse. Besides, there's all sorts of, I guess they call it stop hunting going on here. Here, I'll turn the candles. Maybe that helps. Of course, candles don't work, right? So when the market comes back to this top right here, here's my buy limit, right? So let's turn the candles on. Oof, almost got filled. Not bad. Very good trading. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Dude, go buy a brain, please, because you're just like, I mean, if you're going to post that crap, if you're going to post this absolute nonsense, then hey, you know what? Don't expect people not to speak out against completely sophomoric, moronic, just infantile garbage. It's just garbage. What the hell are you talking about? I mean, seriously. Can I get a witness, please? Somebody? Please.